Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm the Crypto Lifer. I hope you're having a great day. Today we're going to get into the pullbacks that Bitcoin has during a bull run. That's right, we're going to get into the bull run of 2017. We're going to break down all these ups and downs, and we're going to show you how much Bitcoin likes to pull back, when it pulls back, kind of break down some of these instances for you so you can get a better handle of where you are in the bull run now. Stay tuned. We're getting into the bull run of 2017, and we're going to show you the pullbacks of Bitcoin. So happy to have you here today. I hope you're having a wonderful time. Please, if you like my content, you like my videos, please hit the like button, comment, and subscribe, and let's get into the content. So what I really wanted to get into is the pullbacks for Bitcoin and basically what happens during a bull run, right? We know that nothing goes up all the way, and in such a euphoric day with Bitcoin at 18,699 doing really well, it's a good day to kind of get our heads in a space for when the pullback is going to happen, where our stop losses should be, and how does Bitcoin naturally behave. And we know it's not going to be mimicking any of this exactly, but what it's good to see is what happens during the bull run, when all eyes are on it, when the most money's coming into it, when it's basically being pushed up the most with the most euphoria. It still will have some pullbacks, and we're going to show you when they occur, how they occur in the 2017 bull run. So we're going to start off here with April of 2017 when Bitcoin was still about $1,200. So you can see it would come up pretty hard. And what we're going to do is break down these little instances here and show you where Bitcoin, how much it pulls back. Okay. So we're going to get our little gauge of our percentage. And you see we've gone to a high of 2,851 only to retrace all the way back on a wick here to about 19,050. That's almost a 50%, a 30% retrace. It's about a 34% retrace. So Bitcoin right there, 34% retrace, okay? But it trucks along, and it keeps going, and it bounces right off of the 21-day moving average here in May. Continues to run, and I think we're kind of somewhere in this place. You guys can believe it. In the bull run, we're here. So Bitcoin went 20x, and we're at 20,000. 20x times, that's $400,000, right? So just kind of getting you guys into that idea, right? So now here Bitcoin spikes again. It gets to a high of about $3,007, but it would come all the way back down and hit the 50-day moving average for another 34% retrace. It does two 34% retraces, and then I'll show you the amount of time using this bar meter. Basically in 26 days, okay, 26 days, it does two 30% retraces as it's gearing up. Now it comes up again, really never reaches that high again, so I'm not going to put that dip, but you could say it got even lower, so we're going to include that from that high to this dip, a 47% retrace. Okay, now you got Bitcoin sitting on the 200-day moving average. See how it uses different. First it bounces off the 21, then it bounces off the 50, then it bounces a little bit off the 80 there. Now it bounces as it falls through the 100 to the 200. Keep learning this because this thing you can use later on in life as well. So now you see Bitcoin sitting at about 1,768, and Bitcoin would then pump very, very hard, and then it has its second dip here, a third dip. So this is a dip from about 3,000. It hits the same area, that 3,000 top, and it comes back down to 2,400. So about a 19% retrace from this dip to this dip. Now Bitcoin would keep going up, and we're going to get to the next dip. And we're just going to give you the storyline for Bitcoin so you have a better understanding of the pullbacks Bitcoin can have and when. Now 19% retrace. So here we have a 20, 47, 19, 19. I found on average they're about 15 to 24%, something like that. About, we could say 24% on average. So Bitcoin gets a high now at 450 really. And it wicks all the way past the 21-day moving average, but really gets held up there to 3,060. That's another 19% retrace. Bitcoin then gets all the way up to 4,952, but will retrace again, another 40%. Down to 29.45. So you can see Bitcoin just likes to come up, retrace, come up, and retrace. It has even little mini retracements here, and these are daily retracements. So you can say then it comes all the way up to 41.52, retraces again, 17%. You can see from here down to these wicks, that area about 34.78. Then Bitcoin will come up. Here's even a dip too. Want to include this tiny dip. We're at 4,051 and we dip down to about 4,100. Not a big deal, okay? Not going to really stress that. So now we keep moving. And you can see, and as it's moving, then it booms from 4,000. And this is a big move, right? Up to 5,800. About 5,878 at the top there. But it will come down again for a quick 10% retrace down to 5,100. Very close to the 21-day moving average. Bitcoin will do another little dip, and then it will boom up yet again. And now we're sitting in November of 2017, almost the same date we are now, 2 days different. And you can see we have a pullback, which is interesting, right? Are we going to have a pullback? This was November 17th. The next day was, this is the 8th of November, actually. So we get to a high, I'll say we have a little pullback here of about 10%, you know, just to show you that. But then we get to a high of about 7,000, you know, we hit that 7,800, about 7,800 region. And we come all the way back down here. Another 30% retrace. So how many retraces? 119, 119, 140, 116, 18, 113, and 130% retrace. Now, this is when the bull run really, in my opinion, starts to heat up. This is November of 2017. This is when things really get crazy. This is November 18th of 2017. And today is the 20th, right? So if we were on the same day, here's the same day in Bitcoin's history. We had taken a little dump. We had come up. We were getting a little overbought, not completely yet. We just had a MACD cross. And Bitcoin would do something absolutely unbelievable. It would go from its high here of 7,000. What is that? 7,979 all the way to that high of 11,430. Amazing move for Bitcoin, right? So that was one of its biggest moves. So just picture that. Then it goes up 40% after a 30. Look at the volatility. And it can show you how this happens in how long of a period on our daily calculator. So this all happens in 26 days. In 26 days, 26 bars. In 26 days, Bitcoin goes down 29%, back to its original spot, and then back up another 40%. 70% swings in Bitcoin while it's really gearing up for its big bull run. So just be prepared for some serious volatility. And as the price goes up, I'm telling you, be prepared for $4,000 or $5,000 swings. I can only equate this ratio of time into what will happen into the future. We're going to see some insane price movement for Bitcoin. Okay. So now we're still moving, and here we are in the bull run now. We're getting into the nitty gritty, getting into December, and we're going to take the low of that wick, and we're going to end up booming up, booming up, booming up. And now this is when we have our most serious increase in price, in my opinion. From this bottom wick, we would basically not have a retrace up until we peaked here all the way to 19K. And boom. So you can see we had basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 significant retraces. And honestly, I skipped over one thing. Let me look at this here. This was also a big pump, and we would come back down 16% on that one candle. In one day, we would have a 60% pump and up and down. Would recover the next day, but I'm just saying. So, and now we see Bitcoin begins to retrace yet again before it hits that all-time high of, people like to say 20K. This says 19,775. Let's look at that retrace now. Then we get to our high all the way up here, and Bitcoin would retrace all the way back down 31%. Even in the middle of this craziness, you're seeing 31% retraces for Bitcoin. People were thinking they should buy, they should sell. Everyone's trying to figure out what to do. It's flying around. The actual volatility here is absolutely insane. These big daily candles make it look not as scary as it was. If you look at some 1 hour and crazy candles, you can see how much the price action was just really ping-ponging around. So then it takes a 31% retrace, only to go up again from the low back you can say almost another 30%. So it goes down 30% in the span of 1, 2. So here's your high. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 days, it goes down 30%. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days later, it goes back up 30%. Swinging 30% at a time when the price is well over $15,000 to $16,000. After watching that, we've been treated pretty well in this bull run so far. If you can see, we've had pullbacks, but that looked like it was far more volatile in my opinion. So we have basically all the pullbacks there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we even take this little, so 8 pullback, pump back up, and then here's a slight pullback. I don't want to miss anything for you guys. Really want to show you all the ins and outs of that bull run. A 13% retrace even there from 17,850 down to 15.5. So we would go back down to 15.5 and bounce all the way back up to our all-time high. And then we would begin to have our serious retraces. And let's see what the biggest retrace there. Yeah, and that wick went down. I mean, that's a 48% retrace. A lot of people thought we were done, right? Bitcoin went back to $10,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days after it hit its all-time high. How depressing, right? Only to bounce back up and achieve another high of 17, faking people out. But as you can see, you saw. How did you know how to get out of the trade? Well, I teach divergences, guys, and all we do, even on the 1 minute chart when we're scalping, we sell on this divergence, and it's the same divergence we see right here. We have a swing up in price to a swing down on the RSI, and you can see here, this is the RSI that I'm putting this yellow line on top, and the RSI is swinging down while the price is swinging up, and that tells me that it was time to sell. But anyway, I wanted to break down the ups and downs of the 2017 bull run so you could understand that we are in for some serious volatility. Despite the euphoria and the fact that we're going up, there is going to be some pain. You are going to have to look at your charts, stay true, watch the crypto experts, get yourself into a trading group if you can. It's nice to have a support group. And if you want to join my group, it's Crypto Life for Trading. The link is in the description below. We also have merch. If you want to tell the world you're a crypto lifer, we got merch in the bottom. Join 3 Commas. I really use it. I think it's going to help you trade a lot. I have a link down there. I have a Binance link, a Coinbase link. If you like the information I'm giving you, please hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. It really helps the algorithms move my information to the people that need it. And thank you guys so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Crypto Lifer out.